Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. We're in that strange few days between Christmas and New Year's. Manila is a wonderful place to be, no traffic. We're all having a few days of holiday and rest and relaxation and enjoying our families. Take a lot of time with your family. And young people, please spend time with the family. You don't have to go to the mall with your friends every day. Spend time with mom and dad, and let mom and dad know how much you enjoy them and how happy you are that they're your mom and dad, and let them feel some love. I want to take you back to the book of Revelation, chapter 20. We're working all through Revelation, not theologically, but devotionally. Now, this passage I'm going to read you today is one of my favorite all-time passages in the Bible. I call it the We Win passage. Beginning with verse 7. When the 1,000 years are over, this is at the end of the millennium, okay? We've been through the rapture, we've been through the Great Tribulation, and for 1,000 years, Satan has been in prison. For 1,000 years, there has been no temptation on this earth. For 1,000 years, we are back to the Garden of Eden. We will finally get to see the world the way God wanted it to be. And it's going to be, we're going to be awed by the wonders and the beauty of the things of our God. But now at the end of that 1,000 years, Satan will be released from his prison and go out to deceive the nations in the four corners of the earth. Now, you say, well, Pastor Summerall, why does he get to go out and deceive the nations again? Well, because there's been no temptation, and you've got generations after generation after generation of people who will be born during the tribulation, and they need to also make their decisions for God. Now, Satan goes out and begins to deceive the nations. Gog and Magog, that's Russia, large parts of Eastern Europe, Turkey, that area, come down to attack Israel. Gog and Magog, to gather them together for battle. In number they are like the sand of the seashore. They march across the breast of the earth and surround the camp of God's people, the city he loves. But fire came down from heaven and devoured them. And the devil who deceived them, now here's his end. I like this. We win. This is Satan's final end. And the devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of burning sulfur, where the beast and the false prophet had been thrown. They will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Now, I love it. Satan is not going to bother us for the rest of eternity. He has an end. Now, once the rapture happens, and the Great Tribulation is over, and we begin the millennium, we're going to enjoy life. It's going to be wonderful. For 1,000 years, no temptation, no pressures of temptation, no Satan, no demons to deal with. And then just when we've totally forgotten what all that ugliness is like, he's going to have an opportunity to tempt the world one more time. But it won't last very long. It'll be very short. And then God's going to throw him in the lake of fire, where the Antichrist and the false prophet already are, and for the rest of eternity, Satan will be tormented. Now you begin to understand why the demon said, Jesus, have you come to torment us before the time? Have you come to torment us before the time? They all know this is coming. The demons all know this is their future. Satan knows this is his future. He knows he has lost. He knows Jesus is Lord.